Good evening, good evening, good evening. What's going on? Is this right? I think this is right. I think we're actually... Shit. What's going on? Oh, wait, right. Oh, no. Oh, wait. I've got that on mute. Well, that was completely pointless, wasn't it? Oh, God. Okay, are we now? Okay. Why am I messing up the easy part? Very bizarre. Anyway, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back. I've been looking forward to this. As I'm always looking forward to it, but you know, it's a goody two shoes. Shit's good. I know we're now past spooky days, but that's fine. We're going to, well, obviously we're going to finish this off because I want to see where it all goes, and I'm sure that some people will also wish to see. Although for everyone else, I do highly suggest buying it for yourself and giving it a go. Rambling aside, hello and how are you? I am here once again with my wonderful assistants slash co-hosts slash life partner.
Hello.
My gorgeous Paige, and our sleepy chicken, who is curled up under her blanket, as well she should be.
Her name is Pete.
Yes, her name is indeed Pee-Pee.
No, she's a dog.
Which she looks like a chicken, and especially on the stomach areas.
Yeah, we just call her chicken. But not really, though.
Yeah, she's a chicken. Definitely. But yes, how are we one and all? I hope you have all been having a wonderful week since last we spoke. I know I have, because finally, at long, long last, we have made it to my second week off of the year. Let's see if what that old hag said is true.
Together, Elise.
I have to at least give it a try. That's right, we're about to explore the woods. I do believe I randomly died at the end of the last stream, so that's... Whatever happens after this in this wonderfully spooky place is new. It is the woodland. I ought to find him. I ought to be brave. But yes, I've been enjoying first few days of my long overdue week off. Today has been a wonderfully chill day of doing pretty much nothing, thankfully. After yesterday being kind of busy. Oh. Don't think I noticed it last time, but that appears to be a frilly dress and a bow.
What is this?
What is this wretched place? I'd best be careful, this could be dangerous. Butterflies. With the eyes. Yeah, that's definitely like a dress and such. That's a bow. Spooky. And that's a hand peeking out of the ground. Oh. Now, how do I draw those moths here? All I've got on me is my lantern. Is that not enough? I mean... It is well known that moths are big fans of lanterns. Oh, what's this? Ointment, not anything immediately useful, but I'm sure we all need it at some point. So if we... Thought I lit this. Oh, good. But there's still some there. Okay. This got their attention, I suppose. I'd better be careful moving forward. Ah, they've flown away. Yeah, that's a dress and a lot of blood. What the fuck? Oh. What in the... Have you met the witch? She's so very eager to meet you again, would you believe? The witch, you say? Your paths are bound to cross before long, but I have my doubts you'll last long in the Black Wilderness. Wait, what in the Lord's name? Spooky. Such a foul smell. Moth-eaten and afraid, an old dress rests in its blood-soaked grave. Begone, creepy hand. Just diving headfirst into the spooks tonight. Ooh, what's he saying? More matches. That's nice. Yes, we've been having a chill day. Yesterday was a necessary vet trip for our beloved PP, who just needed some nails trimming. Nothing major, nothing health related. She just doesn't like having it done by us, so it makes sense to take her to get it done with our vets, who offer a free service very kindly. So that was wonderful fun. Had by all what? Oh. Got a nice planned week, haven't we? Not too much, thankfully. Going to meet up with our darling Osel tomorrow. Yes, Paige has never met him, and obviously, if you'd watched the first part of our Pokemon Emerald, mushroom playthrough that we started a few weeks back, that'll be who we're talking about. Please go check him out over at his Twitch channel, Osana, no, not Osana 90, Offense Gaming 90. His TikTok Osana 2320929. Oops. Osana 23290. Sorry, I butchered that, but you can probably figure it out. Just search for Osana, O-S-E-N-A. Yeah, that's the handle he goes by. Take heed, she's taking advantage of you. Who is? That creature. She goes hungry. It's you she wants, your flesh. The witch? Don't allow her to interfere with your wish. How would she interfere exactly? Wait. Her interference, she says. Item get. A fancy kerchief. And a little bit less sanity. Let's, oh, no. What is going on? Oh, right, okay. Odd kerchief can be sold. Fancy kerchief can be sold. Let's drink a grape. Yeah! I don't know why I can't speak tonight. Maybe it's because I can still taste the wonderful chickeny flavor of our dinner. Or maybe I'm just too relaxed. Maybe this is what happens when I allow myself the time to rest and recuperate. I always like to make a tradition of... I didn't mean to go down that way again. I always like to make myself a tradition of having the same 2 weeks off every year. It just helps to break up... fuck off. It just helps to break up a work... Fuck off! A working year. Just to give me that little extra energy that you need to get through to the Christmas break. Which fast approacheth. Don't know about any of you, but I'm barely prepared. Potentially, although I do know a few people I work with are already fully prepared. One person in particular has been bragging about how she managed to finish doing all of her shopping, her Christmas present shopping and everything by about mid-September. What in the Lord's name? There are so many. Must find a way to distract them. Oh, my wonderful birdie friend. So kind of you to come and join me here in the scary, scary woods. Oh, what's this? Another mushroom. The mushrooms, are they health items or? Yes, they are. Simply lighting it may not be enough. It wasn't last time either. Those moths are too far away to notice this flame. If I could alert them somehow, bring them with me. Just the two. I can't quite tell what that's supposed to be over there, but it kind of looks like a body. Yes. Moths. Definitely still reminds me very much of Madoka Magica right now. You need to rewatch. I loved it for as much as you can love that series. No, what is that? That is a bizarre mess. Looks like a doe's remains. I've never seen such a thing before. The pristine skeletal remains of a doe, every bone barren of any kind of life. Creepy. And that symbol on the floor again. Let's save once more just to be sure. Anything else? Pristine remains. So many things to break. More matches. Another save point. Very generous. Okay. Yeah, we'll just save over this one then, shall we? Symbols. Could be spotting these scribbles scattered about. Are these people? Engraved deep into the rocky surface are several familiar shapes reminiscent of human life. There isn't much light here, so maybe if I draw them to this carcass. Pristine skeletal remains of a doe. Its entrails are left intact. Come to me, spooky moths. Those are drawn to flesh, it seems. I ought to lure them out of the way, but they'll keep following me if I don't turn off my lantern. How do I? There you go. Yeah. Pristine skeletal remains of a doe. Lots of dead does in here. That's mildly alarming. Another mushroom. We did indeed. Lots of mushrooms. Tasty, tasty mushroom. Engraved deep into the rocky surface of several. Okay, same thing again, is it? Okay. Another mushroom. Almost as many as we've already eaten. Grape juice. Perfect. I wonder, can I meet them up here? And then engrave the rocky surface, assume that's the way forward. Oh no. Fireflies. We golden maidens aren't to be sneered at. You'll understand in time, I'm certain. Why would you say that? My, you can't possibly think he'll give you his blessing. I was told otherwise. Oh, such naivete. How amusing you are. I can't wait to welcome you. What an infuriating character. Got a leather purse. And more scared. I'd say that was the correct choice. Come to me, spooky butterflies. Okay, better at it. Let's save that progress. I don't want to do that again. Not difficult, but still annoying. I need to stop doing that. I don't know why I keep trying to move the thing. The ting, the ting. Oh, we've gone back over here, I think. Matches. Engraved deep into again. Same observations. Come on then. Oh. They're devouring that thing, huh? Maybe they'll clear the path for me if I lure them all here, but they'll keep following me further. Ah, okay, so I need to bring them all here now. Come on then. Ah! Shit. Good job I got all these mushrooms, eh? We'll eat this pretzel as well. Ooh, okay, too soon. One more. Ah, too close. There we go. Oh. Well, that isn't a very spooky drawing at all now, is it? Headless root lady thing. Let's save again. Better safe than sorry. When you're exploring the spooky woods. Again. Very generous. Is that my head? What the fuck?
Oh, right, yeah, that scene. It's so cool. I love it. It's awesome, isn't it?
What the fuck?
I wish Peach would play this. I think she would love it, honestly.
Yeah, it probably would be something she would enjoy.
Like, Pat less so, but I think this would be the right thing for Paige to stream on her channel.
You've come to me at last.
It's short enough, you know?
Oh. Don't be frightened, Elise. Come closer. Ugh.
What is this?
What in the Lord's name? You've done well to find your way into these woods. It's imperative, Elise, that you listen to me closely. I am very spooked right now. He's once more trying to take you away from me, but not for long. Huh? Take this basket, now. You ought to gather gifts in it, Elise. The gifts, you say? Find your way to him, deeper into this grove of mine. Only then may your wish come to fruition, my beloved.
What is this?
What are you? I will guide you to him, Elise. You ought to trust my word. Your precious wish will be safe with me. How am I to find him? You, Elise, are my kin, my triumph, my beloved progeny. What he's done to me is no matter. All I want is you. Straw basket. I mean, I will allow him and his pets into my woodland once more.
It's just so strong about this game. I think he'd be super into it.
I reckon so too. If he doesn't already know it. I will allow him to tempt you, to toy with you. What are you? All for the greater good, my beloved. So that we can be reunited. So that I can bear life in my womb once more.
I'm losing my wits!
I need to get out of here. So I can retrieve what's mine. I mean, it sounds very much like no one has any of her best interests at heart. Ah, there's hands. Why is there hands? Fuck. Well, game over. We died. Let's try again. Okay.
I really wish Nyx could be a person's name, but it sounds fucking stupid.
Nixon?
That's awful. Plus, it's not a girl's name either. Like, Nyx is good for a cat, but for a person, it just sounds bizarre.
this?
to me. Unless you were a hippie, I guess. But, but she's like one of the coolest characters in Hades. Like, I would love to use her name, but it doesn't sound like a real person's name to me.
I mean, it is the embodiment of darkness.
Yeah, I suppose the meaning isn't exactly helpful, I suppose.
Skip.
That's why I think Artemis isn't even better name, just because, like, the meaning behind it is really cool, because it's like Huntress as well.
Not sure. Ah,
Yeah, goddess of the Huntress.
shit. Okay. And I don't think I can just brute force my way through there, can I? Oh, this way's open now. Oh, no, it's not. Yes, it is. Didn't see that last time. Yeah, so many hands. Why are there hands? And screaming. So much screaming. I think we made it. Yeah, we're out. Thank Christ. What in the Lord's name? What was that thing?
Keep it together, Elise.
I need to get a grip and go home to Rosmarine. Unlocked a gifts menu. So that's what that is. I need to acquire the tender flesh, the sweetest nectar, and the good company. All of which sound like terrible terms for sacrifices of my friends. Also very near dead, so let's eat these grapes. There we go. Energy and a little bit more sanity, please. Oh, you weren't here for it last time? Ooh, sorry. Goat! Flock, what are you doing here? Oh. I thought you'd be in the granary, or I don't know. Why is the cute goat being spooky? I don't like this. What is it, Flock? I don't like the way he's staring at me. Neither do I. What are you...
Please.
Ah!
Rosemarine?
Rosemarine, what are you doing here? Please stay cute, goat. Don't be an embodiment of evil.
Look.
Flock. I was out on a walk. That genuinely put a shiver up my spine. This late at night? What is it, Flock? Come, let's go home, Rosemary. I don't want to stay here for a minute longer.
Oh, but
Elise, wait. Dienstag. No, Dienstag, sorry. One tag? Yeah, as I was saying, I did another of the activity task thingies, the mini games for collecting chicken eggs.
Oh yeah, that one's not too bad.
Yeah, I got an A on that one.
It's more just the timing that I found a bit difficult.
Yeah, it caught me off guard at first. I didn't realize you had to wait till the chickens ran away.
Yeah, but then like when you try to get them, they come back quickly, so it's hard to get the time to go first.
It's morning already. I suppose I really did go to the woodland, didn't I? I don't know what to think of all that, but both Rosmarine and the old hag, neither were lying, it seems. I ought to pull myself together. It's best I head out to work for now. I'll lose my wits if I keep... Ah! Rosmarine and Flock, what are they doing out there? Found my way home. Objective complete. I have seven fireflies. Yes, my mouth is mush tonight. How scary is the painting today? It's still unicorn. Do 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 do. No tasks. No tasks. Find Rosemarine. Investigate the notes further. Meet Lebkuchen in the village square. So, we're still not doing anything with the garden? Even after discovering a random pair of shoes? Okay, I guess they're at the front then, not the back. My mistake. There they are. You two are always making merry, huh?
good morning, Elise.
Good morning, Elise. Bah. Good morning to you too, Flock. I picked some mushrooms this morning, Elise. We can have them for breakfast. Say, Rosemarine, you put Flock away in the granary last night, right? Of course. I think he's taken a liking to it too. I always leave the door a little ajar, just in case.
I see.
Is that so?
Elise.
Is everything alright, Elise? You seemed to be on edge last night, too. It's nothing, Rosemarine. I had strange dreams, is all. I know you went to the woods, Elise.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to tell me about it, but you know now, don't you, that I'm speaking the truth.
Elise.
Elise. Anyhow, come along, let's head to work. You're taking me to town? We have to stick to our story, don't we? Come now, let's head to town.
Elise.
Wait for me, Elise. Bah. You be a good boy now, Flock. We'll be back later. How come that goat likes you so much? It doesn't seem to be too fond of me. It's a little embarrassing, but I made it a habit to carry food for him in my pockets, you see. So you bribe him, that's it. Oh, I can't help myself, Elise. Bribery does work on goats, I know this from experience. I used to be a goat farmer. A statement that sounds untrue, but is legitimate. Not for long, but I was a goat farmer.
Not for long.
Not for long. I spent a summer as a goat farmer. Cashmeres. Adorable dumb pieces of shit. They were. I mean, they were mostly lovely until they got their head stuck in a fucking fence.
I
And,
know they're dumb, I've worked with them.
and then you had to... then you had to wander around trying to find where the screaming was coming from. So you can go and unhook their stupid horns from the fence.
Just to clarify, I was not a goat farmer, I just did animal care once, and
Yeah.
I had to interact with goats and stuff when I was doing things outside. And they eat everything.
They certainly do.
Like, they're just weird. Like, one of them bit me on the arse. I was like, what the fuck was that? It's just a sheep that goes, meh.
It's best I come back some other time, but the thing is open. I want... I wanted to know. Yes, I've seen goats do all sorts of things. Luckily, none of them ever, like, bit me, but I did get rammed a bunch. Until I discovered the easy tactic of grab one of their ears and then they will just chill the fuck out. Because they have very sturdy ears. And if you hold them, it's basically like pulling a dog on a rein, you know? A dog on a lead, sorry. I don't know why I said rein. Hello, old lady. Oh, I've heard all about you from Leverkusen. It's a pleasure to meet you, Rosenmarine. Ah, thank you. You two ought to come by later. I'll keep a couple of loaves for you. Oh, you don't have to, Granny Gretel. Why, yes I do, Elise. Thank you so much. Oh, you're the sweetest little thing, aren't you? I will drop by later then. Don't work yourself into the ground, you hear? And for now, you're welcome to buy my shit. From my creepy baby face. And my weird malformed hands. So I forgot to check what that was for. So all these are for selling. I will save those for emergency purposes. I've only got 11. No, fucking thing. Stop moving all the... Anything else? Some pretzels, maybe. See you, Granny. You wanted to look after yourself, Elise? Well, no one else is going to, so of course I do. What labor do people require of me today, then, I wonder? Where is everyone? Oh, do folks usually gather here? I wonder if something happened. Come down, Rosemarine. We must find out what's going on.
Yes.
Yes. Find out what happened. People. Well, that was easy. You there! Tell me what happened here. Oh, Elise. Mr. Eugen's horses got stolen. What? Is this true, Mrs. Marielle? I'm not a liar, Elise. Yes, I'm afraid it's true. Everyone's acting strange, Elise. That's natural, my dear. This isn't something to take lightly. I even heard some folks say they were hag-ridden. Hag-ridden? You should stop spreading such nonsense about town, Gruna. But old Jochen said that the horses were stolen by the witch. Oh, for goodness sake. The poor lad couldn't be more heartbroken. For good reason. Go on now, I'm looking after the children for the time being. I'm gonna guess there are no tasks right now, as everyone is gonna be freaking out about missing horses. No one's here. Interesting. Look, my head is on this desk. It's the little things. I've got to check upstairs. I wonder. Anything or anyone hiding up here? A horse, maybe? The fragrant mounting breeze frolics about the rolling hills, spreading its spring cheer all across Kieferberg. Kiefer Sutherlandburg. How can the bell be ringing? I was just up there. There was no one there. Spooky. Oh. Ah, Elise. Rosmarine. Good morning, Freya, Lebkuchen. You've heard, I'm assuming, about Mr. Eugen's horses? Oh, it's been awful. Everyone's been on edge. Folks don't know what to do with themselves. For good reason, I'd say. But Mr. Eugen was so invested in his business, too. Old Jochen's foolery isn't helping anyone, I can already tell. They were hag-ridden. Something tells me you know what that means. Lebkuchen. Ah, of course. It's when... Oh, she wouldn't know, Lebkuchen. I'm saved. I suppose not. What a way to start the day. I think I'll take a look about town. Better be careful, Elise. Folks are getting rather nervous about this. I get it, Lebkuchen. I'll be careful not to rile them up. Now I'm gonna rile everyone the fuck up. They're gonna be so riled, they're not gonna know what to do with themselves. It's Blue! Hello, Blue! Hold on, request. I suppose someone has to gather here. Nope, no one down here. Aha, more people. Oh, I wouldn't know about that, Dorothea. Ah, there you are, you two. We can always ask Elise, Brunhilde. Ask me about what, Mrs. Dorothea? Oh, but before we do, have you heard, Elise, about Mr. Eugen's horses? I know. Oh, the poor lad. To think my father's name is compromised too. Mr. Bernhardt's. Someone put one of the horse's saddles on one of my father's pigs, Elise. It's a sick joke is what it is. Sounds like it, from what I'm hearing. Oh, Elise, you're leaving Kieferberg, aren't you? Maybe one day, Mrs. Brunhilde. But are you? We've been discussing the idea, as a matter of fact. Oh, how could this happen to us? I mean, it doesn't sound like it happened to you. It happened to Mr. Eugen. Yeah. Taking Eugen's horses was so cruel. I wonder who could do such a thing. The poor lad was just getting his business started too. Hard to believe he'd provide all kind of ill will. He provoked any kind of ill will. That was not even close to the sentence I said. I doubt any of our townsfolk could do such a thing. I agree, Heinrich. I've heard Lisbeth's goats aren't doing so well either. Alright, well, we'll go have a look. Keep calm when it comes to old Jochen, Elise. He's very much convinced that this was a witch's doing. Just what we needed, isn't it? Come, Rosmarine, let's go to the stables. Ah, good day. Ought to let them know, wouldn't we, Malin? If this is about the horses, it goes further than that, Elise. Whoever took Eugen's horses broke into the pigsty, took our pig, saddled him up like a horse and locked him in the stables. Can you believe such a thing, Elise? A vile prank is what it is. I need folks to know Bernhard had nothing to do with this. All of Kieferberg knows you would never do such a thing, Malin. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. We'll see what this takes us, I suppose. Thank you, lass. What in the Lord's name is going on? Yeah, it would be pretty stupid for a pig farmer to steal someone's horses and then put their pig in the sty in replacement. There you are, you two. You're not looking so cheerful, Mrs. Lisbeth. Oh, it's difficult to stay cheerful with all these things going on. It's so unfortunate. You have to wonder who'd do such a thing. It can't be easy, that's for certain. Now Lisbeth's goats are feeling ill too. Oh, Ariane, I'm at such a loss. Feeling ill, Mrs. Lisbeth? The milk's giving off this foul smell since yesterday. Their eyes are looking glossy too. I don't know what to think of it. The only one who could lend me a hand is Jürgen, but you wouldn't want to trouble him, I suppose. I see. He'll be fine, my dear. We'll have a word with Father Hans, all right? I feel like Father Hans is not going to be of any help. But he's there anyway. Whoa, we randomly got a full body portrait. That's never happened. No, it has, hasn't it? Just never of Gustav. You two have heard, I'm sure. We have. Though we're trying to figure out what happened. I'm ruined is what happened. As I've said before, Jürgen, we will do all we can to help. We'll gather the lads and send them out to patrol the outskirts. Are we absolutely certain they were stolen? About that, Elise. Those horses were hag-ridden, I tell you. Not this nonsense again. I tell you, lad, there's a witch in Kieferberg. Even if they were hag-ridden, and who would you say that is? If you're so confident, old Jochen, why don't you come out and say it? Don't provoke the old lad, Elias. Now that you mention it, lass, what were you doing last night? Moreover, what was your little cousin there doing last night?
Sorry,
Huh? I'll ask you not to try folks' patience, old Jochen. Or anyone else's, for that matter. Witch or no witch, folks. Someone had to do it. No two ways about it. Without as much as a trot or a neigh. All there was when I got here this morning was Bernhard's pig in a saddle. It's quite a cute pig. Don't rub me into this, lad. I already told you I had nothing to do with it. Who am I to blame, then? The witch? Let's keep calm now, folks. Can't fault the poor lad for it, can we, folks? Finn, Guido, and I will take a look around the outskirts. I'll go with you, Gustav, and we should ask Jürgen if he'd like to join us too. Is there any way I can help, Mr. Gustav? Keep folks calm, Elise, and go about your day as you normally would. Leave it to us, lads. We'll get to the bottom of this. Folks truly are on edge today. Ought to be careful what I say about town. Love you.
You have to shit.
Okay, have fun shitting. She needs to shit, everybody. But it'll be okay. We'll let you know if it goes well. Came to join the search party, I take it. Oh, I don't think I'll be of much help. I was wondering if there was anything I could help with. I appreciate the thought, lass. We're at a bit of a loss, you see. How so, Mr. Heinrich? We can't put our finger on where to start, and we wouldn't want to search Kieferberg. Last thing we want is to get under folks' skin. I understand. We should search as far and wide as we can. No two ways about it. Even if only a couple hoof prints, we ought to find something. May the Lord hear you, Heinrich. You don't seem too hopeful, Mr. Jürgen. Proper stallions don't vanish overnight, lass. Whoever did it, I know exactly what they were doing, I'd say. Whoever did it knew exactly what they were doing, I'd say. I went weird, I was rubbing some crap out of it. Piggies! Very cute. Help Elma with the apples, play kiss the rat. Don't really want to do either of those things, but I guess I will. Peanut, why are you chirping up over there? She's wrapped up under her blankets, and I'm guessing she's having a dream or something. Granny Holly used to have plenty of cabbages in our backyard. Several cabbages have flourished on the field, nearly ripe enough to be picked. La 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 la. It's the kids. See, Kruna, there she is. Here she is. Ah, Elise. What's wrong with you two? Won't you play with us, Elise? Not right now. Don't you two have better things to do? I was hoping we could distract Kruna for a little while. I'll think about it, Jacob. Frightening, isn't it, Elise? What is, Mrs. Vilma? The horses, lass. If there truly is a thief on the loose. Oh, I'm having Velma lock every window in my inn tonight. Oh, this is... Ah, I thought she was the same woman as was inside, but it's Vilma and Velma. Ah, I'll figure it out. Why, I might even do it myself right now. There's no need to overreact, Mrs. Vilma. How is it an overreaction? Truly, Elise, I hope you locked your front doors this morning. Of course I did, Mrs. Marielle. Oh, I can only hope whoever did this doesn't try to ruin the festival. I wouldn't go that far, Vilma. Yeah, Velma. Goodbye, Miss Velma. You should come by more often, darling. This is Wilma and Miss Velma. Aha. Peanut. It's okay. Do you need a hand, Elise? I'll go for you if I do, Rosmarine. Trust me. Say, Elise. Oh, don't tell me folk have been questioning you about the horses. How did you know? Ugh, I suppose they're anxious, but it was rather... I best keep you close, I suppose. I can keep an eye on you while I'm about. But while I'm working... Take me with you, then. I'll see what I can do, Rosmarine. Otherwise, I'm afraid we'll be dealing with a lot more of this nonsense. The fog certainly helped. That being so, Wilhelm, I ought to wonder if... Wouldn't folks hear the trotting? Clever, aren't you? Almost as if you were there yourself. Oh, but what if I was going a little batty here, are we? Neither one of these seems like a good option. Oh, but what if I was? Let's entertain your silly idea, why don't we? My, don't be silly, Elise, I was just jesting. Today isn't the day to rile folks up, you two. Why, I'm doing no such thing, Ludwig. You sure have riled me up since Sunday. What if I truly were the witch? Come now, lass, there's no need to entertain this nonsense. We're playing with fire here, Mrs. Bertha, wouldn't you say? My, what a horrible thing to say, Miss Elise. It's best you think before you speak, Mrs. Bertha, lest the witch truly be one of us. That's not funny, lassies, that's a threat. You've had your fun, Elise, you should move along now. That was definitely the wrong option, apparently. Where are you? I hear you. There you are, bitch. It's you. I don't like you, Muffy. Pretending not to see me, were you? For goodness sake, Maggie, I don't have time for this. Give me the grape juice, Elise. I didn't have breakfast today, so that's it. I'm telling your auntie you're begging for food again. Oh, but I'm not begging, Elise. I saw you have a goat now. Why am I not allowed to have a goat? Oh, Peanut. Shh. Golly, Elise, you're dirt poor. Sorry about that, by the way. How would you get your hands on a goat? Why, you... I see we have an understanding, Elise. Now get past the grape juice or someone's going to get an earful. Here you go, you glutton. Dare tell anyone about the wretched goat and I swear I'll... You're so generous, Peanut. I'm sorry. Sorry, one moment. Sorry. I thought you did that one. I thought I pressed the button and just as you rattled that bag right by it, but you did. Sorry about that. We've been... Oh. Hello? Oh, I went the wrong way. That's why. That was not a good thing at all now, was it? Apologies for that. Oh, Jesus. What is going on? Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Apologies. I'll get there eventually one day. You're so generous, I can't believe this is working. Why, you... I would have started blackmailing you a lot sooner if I... Out of my sight, Mindy. Bring me some Lebkuchen tomorrow, won't you?
Hurry it up.
Go away.
Say,
She's going to work me like a donkey at this rate.
Hee-haw.
Are you okay?
No.
The donkey has never made her laugh like that before.
We should get Gag here. She'd love it. But Donkey? Hello.
I mean, she would, but we're just talking about donkeys.
I know. You could always pretend we had an actual option.
True, but then she'd be very disappointed when she found out we didn't have one.
Yeah.
You're looking rather lost there, Freya. Hi, Lise. I hadn't seen you there. I can tell. I'm still wondering who could have done such a thing. Are we certain Mr. Eugen didn't simply forget to lock the gate last night? How would you explain the saddled pig, then? Right, I'd forgotten about that. It sounds like a tasteless prank, Elise, as sad as that is to say. Oh, if only there was something I could do to make it better. Why don't you make something for Mr. Eugen? Make something? Like what? They're out searching the woods. They'll be hungry later, I wager. Oh, Elise, that's such a wonderful idea. I didn't even say anything, Freya. I'll bake everyone a pie. How about that? That's a lot of pies. In that case, I best get to work right away. Pie flavor. Bam. Oh, good. I'm gonna save. I always need a save backup before I start talking to that old bastard. Progress saved. Hello. Make certain you find them, Gustav. Sorry, I briefly forgot my father Hans voice. Easier said than done, father. I'm not too confident we'll find them, to tell you the truth. Eugen needs our support, folks, no matter the outcome. You won't find a thing, I tell you. Why wouldn't he? If it's horses we're talking about, they couldn't have flown away. Nonsense, they've a hagvidden. Do try to keep calm, old Jochen. The lass is right, old lad. Horses can't fly. Even if we don't find them, there has to be something. You said you weren't confident you'd find them, Mr. Gustav? Thieves don't usually leave their plunder out in the open, do they? We must make every effort to fix this, Gustav. I understand, father. I would. At some point... So I've been thinking, how am I going to go about with the endings? Do I just want to go for one, or shall I redo it with different characters? Like, shall I try and show off some endings here? Because I've obviously been following Lebkuchen. I want to see what happens when you max out the suspicion. So, at some point I'm going to... I'll probably play it twice at least, so I can do that. Do a suspicious run. It's rather strange, I must say. Ah, Elise. Is everything alright? Oh, you haven't heard. There was a thick fog about town last night, you see. I didn't notice it either, I ought to say. Fog, you say? I wouldn't have given it much thought, but it's perfectly possible whoever took Eugen's horses made use of it, you see. Starting to sound like Mrs. O'Deal, Mrs. Matilda. Oh, don't you ever say such a thing again, Elise. It's best I go, Mrs. Matilda. You know where to find me, if you should need me. Letting folks know they're free to hound you all they want, huh? As they're expected to, at least. You'll work yourself into the ground at this rate, Lefkuchen. I trust you to be there to console me when I do, for goodness sake. That said, you'd best keep your distance from Orderly, you hear? Old Jochen, too. There's no need to tell us, Mrs. McFilder. So where is... Ah, there. The village entrance. You gotta go and show you up.
That one I can. I find all of them hard.
You got the reins, Tristan. Right here, no need to fret. Thinking of helping us out, Elise? I don't think I could be of much help, but if there's anything else... I jest, lass. You best leave this to us, Elise. Eugen and Heinrich are taking their time, aren't they? Give the man a moment, Tristan. The longer we wait about, the less chance we have of finding them, though. It was most likely just some tasteless prank. Who do you think did it, then? Now that's... This kind of talk won't take us anywhere, lads. We're not even sure we'll find anything out there. Anyone else to talk to? No. It's apples time. Oh. Ah, I was starting to worry, Elise. Over what, Mrs. Elmer? Freya isn't available right now, so you'll have to do. Won't you fetch me some apples from the orchard, Elise? All right, I suppose. I'm not certain Freya could do a better job than me, though. Oh, have you never seen her working before? A riveting experience, I'm certain. Do you need Rosemarine's help? Cost you 2 extra. How many apples do these folks need, anyhow? It's raining apples. Hey, that's what I said. Yeah. There you go, threw me off. The music in this minigame reminds me for some reason of minigames in Final Fantasy VII. It's quite nice. Specifically the Mog's Home minigame. Score 146. Rank A. Could be better, but I'm gonna take it. No. Ho 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 ho, you win. Oh, that's great, Elise. Here you go for your hard work. Got 40 extra monies. Geekstag. Oh no, I am tired apparently. Better eat some of this bread. And I'm gonna go and get the Lebkuchen ready so that I don't have to worry about that tomorrow. What can I do for you today, dearie? Oh wow, that is expensive.
I know, right? Like, she's extortionist for a fucking biscuit.
Well, it's a bundle of cookies at least. But still.
Yeah.
When you consider that a single pretzel only costs 12, although a single pretzel costs 12.
I mean, if you're at a fair and it was like a huge one, obviously that's a bit more normal. But if it's just like a regular sized pretzel, I would find it a bit weird.
I think they are supposed to be huge pretzels.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're down there. I just noticed they're in the bottom right hand corner.
So they're like.
They're about the same size as that loaf of bread.
So like a fairground type of pretzel.
Yeah.
That makes more sense for them.
Massive pretzel. Pretzels, maybe? No, just because we've been talking about pretzels, you crazy baby-faced bitch. We don't need any. Sorry, that was rude of me. I don't like it when the computer listens to what I'm saying. Oh, what am I to do? Mrs. Lisbeth? Lisbeth? What? Lisbeth. Those vowels the wrong way around. Vowels? Good lord, what's wrong with me today? Consonants. You've heard, I suppose, about the goats, about what old Jochen said too? I don't think I have, Mrs. Lisbeth. I don't know what to do, my dear. My goats are so ill, I don't know if they'll make it through the night, and old Jochen came by and called Mama a witch. What the fuck? Oh, he's unbelievable. Poor Lebkuchen tried to defend me, but... Lebkuchen? Father Hans sent her back to church for defending Mama. I'm at a loss, my dear. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have a word with Father Hans and old Jochen for you, Mrs. Lisbeth. No, Elise, I already feel bad enough for poor Lebkuchen. We're not witches. I know, Apfel, I know. Yeah, that is... I'm pretty sure she's not the witch. Children. Oh, go away, Elise. What's gotten into her, Jacob? I don't really know. I think it's because of the goats, but it's not because of the goats. What is it then? I'm not telling. Keep it to yourself. You're just afraid of the witch or something anyhow. I'm not afraid, Elise. Elise? No one's afraid of the witch. See, it's Jacob who's afraid, not me. Jacob. Eek. You'd best ask Mr. Tristan to check under your bed tonight, you hear? You never know where the witch might be hiding. Eek. I'm going to tell my mama. Huh? No, wait. I'm going to tell my mama too. Oh, for goodness sake. Well, that was obviously the wrong option. Oh, well. Save your progress. Oh, I've had it, Mactilda. All that fretting is of no use to Kieferberg, orderly. You too, Elise. Huh? You've come to mess with me again, I know it. I've never gone out of my way to mess with you, Mrs. Orderly. It's no use, dearie. Orderly's going on about this all day. All of Kieferberg thinks I've lost my mind. Well, let me... Not this again, Mrs. Orderly. You need to look after your health, Mrs. Orderly. You'll see, both of you. Uh-huh. I'm sure we will. Ew, it's you. Out with it, Mandy. I swear I didn't eat it, Auntie. Help me out here, Elise. Tell Molly to give me back the cheese she took. Cheese, Mrs. Thorley. But I didn't take anything, Auntie. It's spoiled, Macy. For goodness sake, I can't let you eat that. So no one actually knows what her name is, do they? Oh, but if I only eat a little bit. So you did take it. You give it right back this instant. Let her eat it, Mrs. Loreley. She'll learn her lesson. Not a chance, Elise. She already mucks about all day as it is. I can't let her get ill. I'm not mucking about, Auntie. What would you say you're doing, then? Why, I'm making certain we can eat all this cheese. Oh, for goodness sake. I feel bad for Molly, but it doesn't seem like she ever learns her lesson, does it? I don't feel bad for her. Ah, Elise, I was meaning to tell you. Oh, what now? Is everything alright, Elise? Out with it, Rosmarine. What happened? I saw a birdie hopping about is all. For goodness sake. My, you're on edge today, Elise. I know, Rosmarine, I'm sorry. No, it's alright. I'll make certain I get us some more mushrooms for supper tonight. You oughtn't to spread such nonsense around town, Wilhelm. Why, I don't think our lass here would agree with you, father. Me, Mr. Wilhelm? Don't mind him, Elise. He wants to send out word to Primmeldorf. Send word to Primmeldorf? About what? Why, to find out if they've seen the horses, of course. It says. Yes, I had to. Don't look at me like that. I don't think that it'd sit well with Eugen, Wilhelm. He wouldn't want Primmeldorf folk to know. Could hurt his business. Ah, you folks have no vision. Maybe, but I would appreciate it if you kept it to yourself on this matter, Wilhelm. It's not as though I could gallop there anyhow. No shit. Oh, it's such a relief to see you, Elise. What's wrong, Freya? Folks are antsy as old Mrs. Alma gave me an earful over nothing. Papa's hardly smiled all day, too. We can only hope they'll find those horses. Might help put folks at ease. Oh, Elise, this week was meant to be cheerful and merry, and yet... You're still working on the festival, aren't you? Well, of course, but it's not the same when everyone's so sad. I dropped round to buy some ingredients from Mrs. Vilma. Ah, and I promised Mrs. Marielle I'd lend her a hand later, too. You won't last until Saturday, will you? I take it I've got sweeping... sweeping chickens, chopping wood, or Lebkuchen. Obviously I'm going to choose Lebkuchen, even if that will leave me a little shy on funding. Mr. Jorgen, are you up here? I guess not. Anyone here? Ooh, what's that? I saw a shiny. I got a late her purse. Aha! Are you coming as well, Elise? Going where, Mrs. Marielle? We're helping out with the stalls, you see. Oh, you should join us, Elise. I'm not certain I have the time, Mrs. Brunhilde. That's alright, dearie. We've all been busy today. Oh, I wonder how the lads are doing out there. Going out on patrols day and night like this. Truly. So that's where they all are, huh? Feels a little empty without them hanging about town, doesn't it? Oh, I can only wonder what Kieferberg will be like in a few years. Dying, judging by the tiny population and lack of kids. Or population variety. A place like this is like 500 or 600 people short of being, you know, viable. It's always the shame with these kinds of games. It's like, it's adorable to see like a small village where there's just like, you know, 30 people who all know each other very well, but at the same time kind of breaks the realism a little bit, because then you sat there going, everyone's gonna be dead soon. Right. I'm gonna quickly run out to the mill, see if I can't do anything with that first. Probably can't, but it's worth a check. And then if I can't, it's date time with Lebkuchen. Hop, hop, hop. See, it's the stone is aside. I want to go in. This wasn't open before. Ah, someone's been in here recently. I have to be careful. I can go in. Oh, it's dark and spooky. Oh no. Ooh. Ah, what the fuck? Okay. Well, we're doing that again. Sorry, everybody, but there is a hole I must investigate. Read of that what you will. Hop, 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 hop. There, yeah, let's just quickly save outside the cottage, because that's the closest one. Back to the spooky hole we go. Sorry, just run into that wall. No one was looking, so no one can judge you. This wasn't done before, someone's been here recently. Spooky spookies. Can I run past the hand? Yes, I can. Oh, it's following me. That's not a good sign. That's a bird. An owl. Looks like an altar of some sort. Why do I have a feeling that this ties in with what I'm hunting for? That's totally not creepy. Okay, that is creepy. I'm not even gonna lie about that one. A wooden seraph with the creepiest fucking eyes. Oh god. This cave, it's broken in half. What's this doll doing in such a place anyway? It's so flimsy too, I could break it rather than easily, couldn't I? Looks like a door. I wonder if I can get it open somehow. And that one's a deer. Okay, consider that explored. What have we got? Now that we're safe.
You know, reading this book, am I going to say something?
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm reading this book where, like, this guy is, like, betrothed to a woman who's, like, kind of like a spoiled princess type, and she has a rich dad, and she likes, like, expensive stuff, you know, like gadgets and stuff like that.
Yes.
And, like, I used to, like, a long time ago, I used to think that was, like, just how certain women were, but I felt, like, honestly, ever since, like, getting more serious with you, like, in a sense of us, like, getting engaged and stuff, I found that, like, it's a bit more complicated than that, because I do like sentimental gifts, but I also like expensive, like, gadgets and stuff. I like getting, like, a video game console, or, you know, a new phone or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's that strange. I feel like, especially these days, I think people, like, women my age specifically, tend to like those kinds of gifts, even if they're not necessarily materialistic. So it feels like, I don't know, that kind of stereotype doesn't make sense these days, just because most people tend to like technology, like sort of gifts. Even like young children do, like movies and stuff like that. It's not that weird.
I mean, I'm sure, like, in certain cases, especially when you're younger, it is a case of just, I want the new thing.
Yeah.
But I know, like, in your case in particular, I know we're like, trying to get ourselves a PS5 and all that kind of stuff. And you use, like, your phones and your Kindle and whatnot. Like, those kinds of things are just improvements for things that you use often.
Yeah.
So it's less a case of, like, just materialism and more, yeah, this thing is newer than what I've got, but at the same time, it does more things than I need it to do.
Yeah.
Like, when we eventually get around to affording a PS5, I know that that'll be an improvement on our current systems, because obviously, like, the one PS4 is not great for things.
And also, most current games aren't being released for it, so it's kind of becoming a bit obsolete.
Yeah.
But I guess I just find it a bit kind of mean to say that about a woman if she likes, like, sort of expensive stuff that's more like technology, like she collects phones or whatever, and it's just like, at a certain point, sure, it is a bit ridiculous to keep, like, replacing your phone, like, each year with, like, the newest iPhone. But, like, my cousin Luke does that all the time, and he's male. And he's been doing that since, like, the early 2010s, like, replacing his phone every year with, like, the latest iPhone, and my Uncle Darren does the same shit. But, like, and they're men, so it's like, I don't really understand it. Like you see, like, a lot of, like, TikTok girls, like, specific kind of TikTok or Instagram girls who do that sort of thing. And they tend to get, like, sort of, like, made fun of for doing it. But I also know far more men who are more likely to do it rather than female. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's a gendered thing. Some people are just into that kind of lifestyle. Like, my sister, obviously, as you know, is also, she likes to try and keep up with the latest phones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whereas her partner, he doesn't give a shit about what his current phone is as long as it works.
I would love to be able to do that, but I can't.
See, I couldn't, because, like, I'm terrible with phones as it is. Like, it's taking me forever just to learn how to use this one. As you're aware, like, I tend to, if I can keep a phone for as long as possible, I will.
But also, like, when I see, like, a phone going for, like, close to £1,000 or just actually £1,000, it kind of makes me pause a bit, because I'm just like, it's too much money for a phone, especially if I'm going to replace it for, like, next year for the latest one or whatever. Like, I just find that way too much to drop on a one single gadget thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know it's a phone, so it has, like, it's a multi-purpose, like, item, and they should last you a long time. But, like, I find it a bit unnecessary to make them that expensive.
Yeah, I completely agree. I've never spent... I think my most... the current phone I've got is obviously probably the most expensive phone I've ever had, but I didn't pay for this. This was given to me.
Yeah.
And it was third hand by the time I got it anyway.
Like, my iPhone mini was like 200 and something, and even that I felt like was overly expensive for a phone. But I really wanted it, but like I just felt like it was too much money for one, and that's just like not even close to the most expensive iPhones they have.
Like, I went, before this one, my thing was I would just get like a Sony Xperia, which you can usually get for like £150.
I've had one of those. They're very cool.
Yeah, they are. I'm a fan of those.
I feel also like people also getting iPhones all the time is also just a sign of wealth, because
Well,
I don't know, because like Apple products are so expensive, especially their phones and tablets, but they do have more affordable ones.
it is kind of a sign of wealth, but at the same time, a lot of people who really can't afford them just don't get them.
Yeah, I suppose, because it's like payment plans. Because I asked my cousin and uncle about this, how they afford one each year, and they say they don't. They just pay them off like for the each year and they get a new one.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I couldn't. And now, there she is. I'll spend time with her. Lebkuchen time. What about you back home? What phones do you do? Do you guys keep up with this kind of stuff? Are we maybe backwards for not keeping up with it, or do you agree with us? Because I'd be intrigued to hear. I'm not going to change my mind. I'm certainly never going to be the kind of person who will constantly keep up with latest phone trends and shit like that. Because like I said, it's a phone.
Yeah, my current phone is like pretty old. Like, what is it? Because I got this used, like, it's a refurbished phone because I didn't see the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. So that's what I have.
Whereas I think mine's like an iPhone 8.
I do have my iPhone like mini, but it's in my drawer currently just because eventually I found it too small. So I went back to my Android phone.
I'm pretty sure. So I got this iPhone 8 that my mum gave me when she got a new phone, and she got it from my sister. And I only got it because it's just like, hey, I've got this. I'm getting rid of this. Do you want it? It's like, yeah, okay, sure.
I feel like phones are just one of those things that tend to just. They don't have much like resale value anymore. I guess.
Oh god, no, because like you said, within a year they're obsolete.
Like you can obviously buy refurbished phones that sell for quite a lot of money, but typically the ones that are the most expensive came out like last year, so they're the most expensive just naturally speaking. But like ones like my phone that I currently have was not that expensive. It was under £200, I think. So.
Alright, out with it, Lebkuchen.
Oh, really?
My, aren't you keen, Elise?
For goodness sake.
It's no use mocking me, Leb. What happened? Today was rather punishing, that's all. It's no use giving me a half-hearted answer, either. Promise you won't make too much of it, Elise? I promise I won't make too much of it, Lebkuchen. I'm serious. So am I. Oh, that's cute. I got into a bit of an altercation with old Jochen earlier. An altercation? You? Why, I'm allowed to lose my temper every once in a while, I'd say. Alright, well, what did the old fool do? Accused Mrs. Lisbeth of witchery, right in front of the children, and I may or may not have called him an ill-bred old fool. Nice. Either way, Father Hans sent me back to cleaning duty in church, and apparently I meant to apologize to old Jochen sometime too.
This is ridiculous!
Why, that old donkey, that's ridiculous. Back to donkeys.
Elise?
You promised you wouldn't make too much of it, Elise. Yet I ought
Shut
to.
it!
Since you won't, Lebkuchen, what choice do I have? It's my duty, that's all there is to it. Which we both know you loathe, you more so than I, even. I don't loathe it, Elise. I've just realized it may not be what I want from myself. What is it you want, then?
I wonder.
I don't know. Liar. Can you tell? You frown when you lie, and your brows twitch. You don't look me in the eye, and you're... It's cold, Leb, stop it. It's time someone taught you a lesson, Elise. What lesson, Lebkuchen? To keep your promises, Elise. I told you not to make a fuss, so this is what you get. You're soaking me, Lebkuchen. Repent for your sins, Elise. Trust me, I'm a clergy woman. Why, you... This is sounding a little bit risque. That's enough, Lebkuchen. As for you, Elise, you fiddle with your brooch when you lie.
For goodness sake.
I know it's brooch. I don't care. How is that relevant?
Rather cute, aren't you?
Just reminding you that I can read you too. Aren't you clever, you little... It's best we move along now. I have floors to scrub. I suppose you do. I'll wait for you by the bakery tomorrow afternoon, if you'd like to. Loiter about with you again tomorrow, you say? Let's get going. I'll see you later tonight. And tomorrow too.
I see.
Tomorrow too, huh? Aww. Liebes Beruis. Liebes Beweis. Heart be so quiet. Oh. Seems like they're back from looking for the horses, but... Horseshoes scattered about, you say? Found them just past the logging grounds, but... Why in the Lord's name would anyone remove horseshoes? I wouldn't want to lend weight to old Jochen's nonsense, but... Wake up, lads. They were hag-ridden, I tell you. This isn't the time, old Jochen. We must keep calm. Thank you for your time today, lads. I'll be moving along now. I've had enough of wandering about. I've never seen him so disheartened, I must say. To think you lads didn't even find a trace. We looked everywhere, Mrs. Marlin. The peaks, the lake. Heinrich and Tristan even followed the path to Primmelsdorf. We ought to give another try, first thing. Uh-oh. I found it. I found it. I found the horse. It's right outside. What are you saying, Maggie? It's the truth. It's lying on the ground. Is it alive? Take us to it, lassie. Ooh, spoof. Oh no. My word. Oh, the poor thing.
What in the Lord's name?
Good grief, it's nearly dead. What do you make of it, Ewan? He's exhausted. I'd say he ran here by the looks of it. No, that can't be. We've only just made it back. We would have found him or heard him or... I must say I'm at a loss, lads. They were hag-ridden, no two ways about it. Look at it, gasping for breath, ill. Look at its eyes. Keep calm, old Jochen. Think you can nurse him back to health, Jürgen? I'm taking him back to the stables right now. I'll lend a hand, Jürgen. You fools ought not to touch that horse. Lord knows that the witch has done to it. Come now, lads. Let's go fetch him some water. Well, that's fucked up. He must have broken free whenever he was being kept, I suppose. Broke off the reins and ran back to Kieferberg. I can't think of. Nonsense, Bernhard. I'll have it said right here, right now, folks. It's best you show some restraint, old Jochen. This isn't... Old Stefan warned us about this. Oh, not this old Stefan nonsense again, you old fool. We need to keep calm, folks. Arguing about this won't... Have you no memory of his words, Hans Gustav? He spoke of the ill fortune we'd have of the witch. Our folks' livelihood slipping through their fingers. Old Stefan was a tormented lad on his deathbed, old Jochen. There is worse to come, folks. Mark my words. What are we to do with him, father? Just wait for him to tire himself out. That's all we can do. Come, folks, let's head back to town. Have you seen that scene?
What?
When the horse comes back?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's the one that's dead, right?
No. It's alive.
Oh.
Things are starting to get a little out of hand, aren't they?
Have you gotten to the bird puzzle yet?
No.
Okay, then I'm ahead of you.
Okay. Kan du mitt lilla kuhen die... First, I'm going to go... Oh. That's not even the worst of it, sadly. Did anything else happen, Mr. Finn? You ought to have seen it, Elise. There were horseshoes scattered about the logging camp. Dozens of them. Dozens? Jürgen had 3 horses taken. That's only a dozen. I could feel the hair stand up on the base of my neck. So whoever took them also removed their shoes. I can't think of a reason to do such a thing, in all honesty. It's a rather strange thing to do, isn't it? I'd wager it's a wandering thief of some sort. What would you make of the saddled pig then, Guido? Mockery, Finn. What else could it be? What we ought to do, Guido, is give Jürgen all of our support. I understand it's painful to watch, and a mystery in itself, but it's clear this is affecting Mr. Gustav. do some more apple collecting shortly. Spare me, Elma. What's going on here? Elma's giving in to old Jochen's nonsense, Elise. All I'm saying is that folks need closure. Doesn't matter who's truly behind this. We need answers. You think we need to believe in the witch to get closure? I can't agree with that, Elma. If it's closure folk need, then we best make certain it's the good kind. I just don't see how we'll ever make sense of this, Heinrich. Not like this, Elma. Definitely not like this. Oh, Elise, won't you talk some sense into Marlon for me? You old folks are so stubborn. What's wrong? Marlon here is criticizing my sleeping habits of all things. Why not worry about my tremors instead, Marlon? I have good reason to worry, I'd say. Are you having trouble sleeping at night, Mrs. Matilda? On the contrary, lass, I get my fair share of sleep. With all these going on, old Matilda, I'm well aware what it is you're afraid of, Marlon. Why, it's not the witch, if that's what you're saying. You do tend to wander about in the evenings, Mrs. Matilda. Bah, not you too, Elise. I'm shocked I've managed to make it this far without making anyone suspicious. Normally by now I'll have upset at least 3 people. Wouldn't you say, Elise? Say about what, Mrs. Loreley? One can only hope this nonsense won't last until Saturday. I suppose that's true. Say, you're a clever lass, Elise. You can be honest with me. Who would you say took Jürgen's horses? Mrs. Loreley. Why, you don't mean to tell me you haven't been wondering about it. Still, I wouldn't say it's very polite to be making guesses. Oh, you're no fun. Nearly everyone else has indulged me but you and Freya. The poor lad's defeated, Ludwig. Even with his horse, it's so ill it won't be of much use for a long time. Heard old Jochen lost his mind for good, Elise. Well, that's... I wonder what's gotten into the old lad. He's always been rather ill-tempered, but... Old folks sometimes take a liking to superstition, Bernhard. As for you, lass, you'd best keep busy until the festival. What do you mean, Mr. Ludwig? I fear old Jochen's going to start looking for the witch in Kieferberg. I'd keep out of his way as much as possible if I were you, Elise. I suppose you may be right, but what a mess we found ourselves in. Nearly time to head home, isn't it? I still have a little while longer to go, Rosemary. Say, Elise, I've been thinking, wouldn't it be nice to bring Flock to Kieferberg? Rosemary, for the laddies. I've heard about Mrs. Elizabeth Goats and her children, and Flock loves to frolic about. He could bring some cheer to town. I can't afford a goat, Rosemarine. Oh, but Flock was never... These folks can't handle a pair of shoes, let alone a goat. I see, I understand, Elise. Flock is to be kept as far away from Kieferberg as possible, understood? All right, Elise. I mean, you could just tell the truth. Say that, Rosemarine found him on the way, which she did. Mr. Eugen. Ah, it's you, lass. Mr. Eugen truly looks defeated. It's hard to watch. About old Jochen. You wouldn't pay any mind to that old fool, Mr. Eugen. I'm well aware, lass. Yet I need you to humor him. Humor him? Alright, I see. This whole ordeal has got me thinking, and I'm trying to make up my mind about certain things. I understand, Mr. Eugen. Thank you, Elise. You're a good lass. Poor dude. He still has the pigs. Why does he still have the pigs? Won't someone please think of the pigs? He's blue. Hello, blue.
You think when you're talking about the blue dog?
I am talking about the dog.
Oh, right. There's a dog in the game.
Yeah, he looks like blue.
Yeah.
No need to tighten it so much, Gruna. More like this then. Oh, there you are, Elise. What's got you all so busy? We're teaching Gruna how to do a Dutch braid. How's it coming along? Can you tell me? It's, well, your hair is too silky, Mrs. Dorothea. It won't stay put. Blaming my hair won't make your braiding look any better, Gruna. Try holding it more firmly, why don't you? Like this, then? Ouch, Gruna! I'm sorry, Mrs. Dorothea. Now that I think of it, Elise, you never put your hair up, do you? It's too unruly for that. It does look difficult to tame, Elise. The ribbon keeps it off my face, at least. Look, I think I did it. Oh, it's lovely, Gruna. Isn't it a little crooked on the left? You've got an knack for this, don't you, Gruna? Let me show you how to make it a little more tidy. I don't have all day. Weirdly, I have been in a very similar situation. I remember I was on a bus once, coming back from France, from a school trip, of all things. And our resident French lady, the one who was sort of giving us, who was like leading the tours and doing the communications and teaching us French in general, was giving French braids to all the girls on the route back, because obviously it was a long overnight drive. And at one point, one of the girls yells, "You should do Nathan's hair!" And before you know it, I was sat in the aisle of the bus, and she was braiding my hair, and I was like, I actually quite like this. This is a pretty nice braid. I should have learned how to do it.
You sure you could do it for me?
Sorry?
You sure so you could do it my hair?
Yeah, I'm just terrible at braids,
I
unfortunately.
feel like us braiding each other's hair would be such a cute date night.
We should do it. As long as you don't mind your braids looking like shit.
I'm not good at the beaters, so don't worry. I could never really master it. Like, I was always impressed by girls who easily could do it. Like, I know that in primary school that mums would have done it, but then, like, after that, like, I asked them, I said, yeah, I just do it myself. And it's like, how in the fuck do you get them so perfect like that?
Yeah, I've never understood how people can do it to do their own hair.
Yeah, because, like, you need to, like, look at the back to see how it looks as well if you're doing certain types of ones. So you need, like, a mirror at the back so you can look. And it seems so time-consuming
Yeah.
for something that you just take out at the end of the day.
But you look at, like, my sister, and she's able to just do it without even looking.
I know. But then again, I did always used to think the same about nail polish and things, but then I taught myself how to paint my nails perfectly. And then I would actually get questions, like, from other people asking how I got my nail polish to look so perfect, as if I got it done at, like, a salon. I said, I just practiced for, like, a year plus.
Yeah, maybe I should just make it a habit, a daily habit of just practicing.
Plus, there's also, like, you can just dip, like, a brush and, like, acetone and clean up the edges on it, but, like, nowadays I don't need to do it as often. Like, most of the time I can just do it and I don't get any mess anywhere, and I just look like clean edges. But, like, I was just always so proud of the fact that I was one of those girls who had perfect nail polish. Always was my goal as a kid.
Well, I will aim for semi-decent braids.
Because I always felt as if I wasn't really like a true girl if I couldn't do my nail polish perfectly. Like, obviously I didn't mean that in like a serious way, but I always felt as if it was something that meant I was failing at being a girl if I couldn't do that, or if I couldn't do my hair properly and stuff. But like, it's kind of one of those things that a lot of girls are just taught by women in my family. And like, if you're a girl raised by a dad or something, like, typically most dads don't learn that. But also, from what I've seen, like newer dads who have like toddlers and stuff, or girls under the age of 10, like on TikTok you will see them like braiding their daughter's hair and like painting her nails, and they do like perfectly with bows and stuff, and I'm just like, that's so cool, I love it.
Yeah, I like that one of that dad who figured out that if you wrapped a hairband around the end of the vacuum cleaner and sucked the hair up, and just stuck it on there and then it did a perfect hair tie.
Nice.
Thank you so much, my dear.
I like that a lot of men seem to be asking, like, mums at, like, schools and stuff for advice on what to do, like, with their daughter's hair and clothes and stuff, if they're single dads, for example, and I just think it's really sweet.
Yeah, because I mean, that's the best place to learn.
Yeah.
Be no better than that, Ariane. Even that being so, Mrs. Marielle, I can't help but worry. Worry about what, Mrs. Ariane? I was saying how we've always made the best of this festival, lass. Eugen didn't have all those horses last year, did he? There's no denying that, I suppose. It's such a shame. The festival may not be as compromised as it seems, but it feels as though there's nothing but ill fortune coming our way, huh? These biscuits aren't getting any better, are they? Not that I know of, Mrs. Loreley. Hello, Poppy. Are you being extra stinky right now?
She looks so dazed.
Yeah, did just stumble out of that blanket.
Yeah.
Kieferberg isn't what it used to be, is it? There's no need for such negativity, ladies. Not negativity, Mrs. Marielle. You must agree this town has been rather unfortunate in recent times. It's a matter of perspective, Ariel. We can only hope nothing else happens before the festival. Hello, Beastie. How are you? Oh, she gave me a gentle kiss on the finger. She a lovely girl. We love her.
Yeah, we love her.
Still wandering about, Elise. I'm on my way home, Mr. Eugen. No need to worry. I thought you'd be looking after your horse. He's getting some much-needed rest. I'm not confident he'll make the night, if I'm honest. Mr. Eugen, I'm at a loss, truth be told. Kieferberg isn't known to house thieves, and I wouldn't want to believe it, but I understand, Mr. Eugen. You no longer feel safe here. I've been thinking about it, maybe settling someplace else. Where, Mr. Eugen? I haven't decided yet, but I'll put some thought into it after the festival. There's no business to be made here without my horses, you see. I understand, Mr. Eugen. Move along now, lass, before it gets any darker. Right, so I definitely need to go and buy me some grape juice, because my little sanity meter is very low. Especially when I'm holding that creepy doll. Feud items. I'm gonna eat the pretzel. He's blue. Hello, blue. How can I help you, darling? I'm buying. Spiced Wurst? Oh my god. Two grape juice. That hearty soup does look good. A roast turkey.
I really want to make dumpling soup one day, but like, you know, like with like folded dumplings, kind of like Thai or Japanese ones.
Yeah.
But like, they're so time consuming to make. Like, I want to make them, but they just look so difficult.
Well, take a look into it and we can see about, especially shortcuts.
Yeah.
Like you can buy like pre-rolled pastry and stuff, that'll save you.
True.
I'm going to sell some stuff.
I would just love to make that sort of thing because they're so good. And plus, it's getting so much colder that having something like dumpling soup with veggies and stuff would be really good.
It would. No, I'm not sure that's all. I'm going to buy another 2 grape juices and a hearty soup. That should do. Thank you. Now let's drink a shitload of grape juice. Eat, it says. Eat the grape juice. Eat it. And eat the hearty soup. There we go. Full breads, nearly full hearts. Bless you. Meatloaf at the bakery. Who else is about? Can I go speak to this angry piece of dick? No, I cannot. Oh. Elise. Oh, what does this old hag want now? Where do you think you're going, Elise? Huh? I need to have a word with you. What's this about, Mrs. Bertha? Your cousin. That's what this is about. The lass has been wandering about town, you know. She's been helping me out, Mrs. Bertha. No, I don't think so, Elise. Your cousin's been telling folks there's no thief in Cuba. So has old Jochen. He's been insisting on the hag riding, hasn't he? Old Jochen is one thing, but your cousin has no right to be spreading such nonsense, Elise. All right, I can have a word with her, I suppose. All right, then what do you make of this? She also has been recommending Brunhilde herbal medicine. Because she cares, Mrs. Bertha. I understand she shouldn't be doing this, so I'll let you know. As long as you understand, Elise. And one more thing, lass. Your cousin told Mrs. Lisbeth she could have a look at her goats for her. She used to have a pet goat. She might know a thing or two, perhaps. Why, she said no such thing. Were you part of the conversation? Well, no, I wasn't. But that doesn't give her... It doesn't give you the right to make judgments about my cousin. Now, if you'll excuse me, this is dangerous. I ought to make certain I bring Rosamarine to work with me. Or I'll have to deal with this every day. I see. She's eager to meet everyone in town, but will inevitably raise suspicion if left alone for too long. Bring her along and help you with tasks as often as possible or face the villagers. Didn't occur to me that that would actually affect things, but that's kind of cool. And also a little bit annoying. I thought you'd never come, Elise. Oh, spare me. Here's your bread, Elise. You must keep yourself fed. You too, Lebkuchen. You're looking just as tired as I am. Can you tell? You're not as mysterious as you think you are. Now that's better. Move along, Elise. It's best we head to bed early tonight. Oh, Lord knows I could use some good sleep. How is he to know when you hardly ever pray, Elise? It's not as though he makes for good conversation, so why bother? Good night, Lebkuchen. Good night, Elise. Back to the creepy old lady. Gonna buy some bread from her. Bread from her. Buy another Lebkuchen. Because I'm gonna need all those extra breads, aren't I? Some pretzels. See you, Granny. You ought to eat more, Elise. Eat up. What is up, and how do I eat it?
I guess you could eat more if things were so fucking expensive.
I mean, this entire... Oh, fuck.
What in the Lord's name?
That's Mr. Eugens. You've come, you've come. No. This crow, it's speaking to me. You're wearing them, you're wearing them. Shiny, shiny.
Is this?
What's the meaning of this? Who's there? The hex, the hex. You're the bearer of the hex. Oh, I see. Golden crow. Hex? What hex? The hex, the hex. You've heard of it. You're wearing it as we speak. The hex, the hex. Stay away. Show it to me, show it to me. I have nothing to show you. Go away. Why, yes, you do. Your desire, your fervent greed, your boundless hunger for glory. Show it to us, show it to us. What the fuck? My eye. What have you done to my eye? Show it to us, show it to us.
Out with it!
You wretch. The testament to your tender flesh is awaiting you in my grove. A testament. Our grove, our grove.
Does a character in this book who
Wait!
owns like
Wait, you.
a club? and like it reminds me of how badly I want to have my own strip club.
I'm waiting you, Elise, in my ceramic grove of wheat.
That would be so
A test.
cool.
Anyhow, I ought to let Mr. Eugen know about this horse. Poor horse. This is awful. Riddled with holes, the dead horse's neck has nearly been shredded to pieces.
I know my grandma would hate the idea, but I doubt my granddad would.
Well, I mean, she's not going to patronize it.
Oh,
Although maybe she could work behind the bar. We could get her a pair of horse blinkers.
probably give her a job just because I know she so badly wants to be in work.
Mr. Eugen. Good Lord, Elise, what's got you in such a hurry? There's a horse. It's in the crossroads. Are you certain, Elise? Yes, I'm certain. The lass says she found a horse, Eugen. Take me there, lass. I'll go fetch the others.
You know,
But it's dead, Mr. Eugen. It matters not, lass. Take me there. Oh, Jesus, everyone's here. Oh.
what in the Lord's name?
It was right here, I swear. Good Lord, Elise. Would you tell us what you saw, Elise?
Wait!
There were crows, and the horse was... Are you certain this is where you saw it? Yes, I am. You're tired, Elise. I'm certain this was just... There's only one answer to this, folks. You're lying, Elise.
Oh, shush it!
I'm not lying, you old fool. If you'd let me explain, I could tell you. You said the horse was dead, Elise. And it was. How could a dead horse trot away, would you say? It's no use trying to reason with her, Tristan. She's lying. Oh, Elise, of all things to lie about. And what is it? It's about... What is it about these crows?
Wait!
It's the truth. I've heard enough. I'll be in the stables.
Please.
Tell us, Elise, are you speaking the truth? I did see that horse. There was a horse and there were crows. Then that can only mean one of two things, lassie. You either witnessed the witch's doing, or you're the witch trying to deceive us. That's enough, old Jochen. Let us say there was a horse, Elise. What's this about crows?
Now that you mention it,
They were all around the horse. You saw no horse, you wicked lass. I'm struggling to see the point of this, Elise.
wait!
Mr. Gustav, I would never lie about such a... Can't you see, Gustav? She's trying to confuse us. You shouldn't make such...
You old geezer!
I'm telling the truth, you old...
That's ridiculous.
That's enough. We've all had a difficult day, folks. We're all exhausted, drained, and on edge, are we not? Why, you... I'm trying to defend your... No, Levkuhen's quite right, old Jochen. Let us turn in for the night. We can come back to this tomorrow. I'd like to have a word with you, Gustav. You too, Levkuhen. No need, father. I trust Levkuhen's judgment. Yet I don't.
I see.
I'll go with you, father. You're going home, Elise, and you should think long and hard about what you've done. Fuck everyone. Of course that's a fucked up thing to lie about, and she wouldn't lie about it. That was dangerous. I'm worried about Levkuhen, but I ought to go home and tell Rosmarine about what I just saw. And I'm genuinely angry for her, because fuck them. What happens if I go to the church? So nothing, I guess. Did you see a sparkly? I do see a sparkly. Feeling rather lost, are you? What would you know about it? My, there's nothing to fear, lass. He truly is quite merciful despite everything. I see. Your wish is in good hands, and so is ours. Yet don't forget you'll be sharing our fate if you betray him. Betray him? Why would I? Why would anyone now? What? A silk purse. Yeah, why indeed? I suppose if you wouldn't betray him, then there wouldn't be so many ghosts around. But now I'm intrigued. Are there any other ghosts to find right now? Oh no, she got got. Puppy got got. Keith is washing well. A statue of a fish stands in its center.
Oh, the belly.
No. She's got the chicken belly on display. You whore.
He's just like, yeah, what about it?
What are you going to do about it, father?
I guess Poppy will be like, yes, I am. Did you mention Poppy on stream?
Don't recall. I think I have. But there is a new puppy in our life.
Not ours, but...
No, it's not ours, obviously, but she's in our life. An adorable little dachshund, miniature dachshund called Poppy. She is wonderful.
Yeah,
She's my mother's, and
she's about 3 months.
yeah, she will be one day bred from, because she's like a kennel club super fancy puppy.
Yeah, she feels like silk. Her fur is just like, it's so silky to touch. It's amazing.
It
She's
is.
so fat. Like, she's got like proper puppy fat, like fat little feet.
Yeah, she's got fat feet.
It's so funny
best fat
because
feet.
when we first met Peanut, she was like a little bit underweight and she didn't really have that much puppy fat as in
Yeah.
comparison. Like, she was obviously cared for, but she wasn't like abused or anything, but she wasn't like it was clear that the people who first owned her didn't have like, it wasn't like their hobby to breed dogs or anything.
Or their job.
Yeah, or their job. So they weren't like completely like dedicated to making her feel as if like she was like a pedigree kind of dog.
Yeah.
So like, I used to think there wasn't exactly a difference, but there definitely is if you meet someone who breeds dogs for a living and like they're kennel club registered dogs. So it's quite cool actually.
Yeah, it is kind of spooky, like how much of a difference there is, but like Poppy obviously came from some professional breeders,
Yeah.
and like we've checked her records online. There's a whole list of stuff, like
Yeah.
36 generations, 38 generations of details.
Yeah. So it's like the family that she was bred from, she's like, it's obviously by people that have been doing it for like generations in their family. Whereas Peanut, I think, was just a case of where probably that her, the dog that she was like born from was probably just got pregnant accidentally or something, and the people just needed to be able to like give it away because she was put in like a shelter or something, I think, like a dog's trust fund or something.
No, she was obviously privately owned at the time, but they were selling her through Dog's Trust.
Yeah.
We don't know where she came from. She don't know who she's originally from, but she's ours, and we love her, and we will look after her and give her the best life she could possibly have from us.
She absolutely is a miniature pinscher though.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, we've seen on the Minpin subreddit that she looks exactly like the purebred ones.
Yeah.
Because we weren't sure what she was, but then we saw that and we're just like, yeah, that's Peanut. There's some puppies on her, like puppies on there that are the same color as her, look exactly like her.
Sorry, Sorry. Elise, this is bad. This is very bad. Had it not been for Lepku, and those folks would have they would have found out about everything. About the woods, about what I did. That's right. I best get to that Crow's Grove. The testament, they have the tender flesh. I should...
Elise! Rose and Marine? Are you
What does she mean by what I did? What's wrong, Elise? I don't know where to start. I'm so tired. It's this rotten pigsty of a town.
Elise?
I saw one of Mr. Eugen's horses on the way home, Rosemary. It was dead, but it was riddled with crows, and
Sorry,
I don't understand, Elise. You should tell...
you know...
More importantly, Rosemary, there was a golden crow. He said he's got a testament. Oh, Elise, a testament? This is too much for Rosemary.
But...
What else did he say, Elise? I'm so tired. Huh? I ran back to town to tell everyone about the horse, and they humiliated me, Rosemary. Oh, excuse me. Elise. Each and every day I'm treated as though I'm some wretch. No matter what I do or say, I'm always... This wish of mine, Rosemary, can I truly trust him to grant it?
Yes.
If you devote yourself to him and do his bidding, you're already aware of the sacrifices you have to make, but it's... I would sacrifice all of Kieferberg if I had to, Rosemary. Well, that's... telling. I can't stay another day in this town. I have no choice but to find him.
Oh, but...
Take me with you, Elise. Huh? You're going there again tonight, aren't you? To the woods? Alright, I'll let you know when I'm ready. Have dinner with Rosemary. How's my sanity still so low? Hello, Poopy. Bye-bye, Poopy. Look. Oh, what am I doing talking to a goat? Well, he is a cute goat. Like, there's nothing wrong with talking to him. Rude. Nope. I was wondering if there might be any more spookies around, but I guess not.
I hope she enjoys her play date tomorrow.
Oh, she will. You know she will. Venus gonna spend all day with Poppy.
Yeah, plus the evening, I would assume, right?
Well, yeah. Even if we leave by like 5, it'll still be 7 o'clock by the time we get back.
Yeah.
Elise.
You look nervous, Elise. It's because I am, Rosemary.
Sorry,
We can talk about it. I can try and... No, it's alright. I don't want to talk about it. Think about it. Let's go, Rosemary.
Yes.
Alright. Okay. Keep close to me, Rosemary. Lord knows what we're going to find. You still haven't told me about last evening's... Whatever happens, Rosemary, promise me you'll keep close to me.
Of course. Are you alright?
Is everything alright? Come, let's go. Oh, that's how you... It's best you stay home. I can, but this is dangerous. That crow attacked me earlier, and all the more reason for me to go with you, wouldn't you say? I'm serious, Rosemary. So am I, please. Alright. But promise me that I'll keep close to you. I know. For goodness sake. Oh, so... I completely missed that every time that popped up. If you press the right button, wouldn't know what to do if anything happened to her. I can hardly protect myself, let alone look after Rosemary. Is everything alright, at least? Let's go, we don't have all night. Oh, it's so exciting. Exciting, she says. If you press the right button, then you can have a little chat with Rosemary. Rosemary, sorry, I'm getting caught up in her, in her butchering of her name. PP.
Peanut. Quiet.
We're still teaching her the new command, quiet. It's been a routine.
She sort of knows it already, but like it's not really been applied to like the situation. She doesn't associate it with like good behavior necessarily. So
This is where it happened, Rosmarine. Elise, look. Horseshoes. Those are horseshoes? There are so many, too. Those weren't here earlier, Rosmarine. It doesn't make any sense. There are feathers scattered about, too. Are these from the crows you said you saw? I don't know what to make of this, Rosmarine. Come, Elise, we have no choice but to see for ourselves.
Rose and Marine!
Wait, Rosmarine.
Rose and Marine? For goodness
Silly
sake!
lass, she must have wandered in all by herself.
Rose and Marine!
She's already disappeared. Great. Okay. This is different. Oh, there. Horse. Okay. Totally nothing spooky about this.
Rose and Marine! For goodness
Where in the
sake!
Lord's name did she go? I'd best carry on, I suppose. There's no going back. Is there? Is there no going back? It's not allowing me to run, so... Pleasant surprise, pleasant surprise. How pleasant it is to see you here, lass. I thought you were the ones that invited me, Crow. Not every lass who gets those shoes winds up here. There have been others. You're not special, you're not special. Rude. Oh, back and running in now. Perfectly normal aerial disturbances. Atmospheric
Rose
disturbance.
and Marine! For goodness sake!
What were you thinking wandering off like that, you?
I'm sorry.
I told you to stay close to me. I got a little distracted is all. This isn't the time or place to get distracted, Rosmarine. We don't know what could be in these woods. Oh.
Hurry it up!
Come now, we can't sit around all night. Why did her face do that weird, spooky, fucking anime thing? This is such a bizarre place. It's so different from last night, too. Their influence is rather noticeable, isn't it? Whose influence? His? Ah, of course. Whose else? I suppose. Breaking all the pots. Breaking all the pots. That's what I do. I'm a vandal. Crash. It's a big old crow. Ooh. Matches. Crow. Tell me, Crow, where are we exactly? I tell you nothing, I tell you nothing. Oh, why do I bother? This is my lord's realm. Where else could you be? So you do know where we are. Never said I didn't, did I? I suppose not. Some of these look like they have nets inside. Several oddly shaped yet neatly carved ceramic pots and vases rest on the ground. ring of that.
What
A
is
ring?
this?
That's that crow's. What did you say, Rosemarine? Ugh. My eye. You've come, you've come. Gasp. Look who it is, look who it is. You brought me such good company,
Out
too.
with it.
What are you wittering on about, you wretch? You've done well in coming here, lassie. So you'd best give me what you promised, Crow. What you promised. The testament, the testament. Where is it, Crow? Come a little further into my grove, lass. Why, you little... I didn't hear about this. Show it to me, show it to me. What is she to show you, Crow?
Rose and Marine?
Hey, give me back that ring, you. Show me how far those ruby shoes will take you. All that you desire, lass. It's all so close yet so far. You could at least tell me your name, Crow, if you have one. That's a secret, that's a secret. Why, you wretched bird, that doesn't answer my... Enough chatting, enough chatting. Come find me if you'd like to know more. So tempted to do snuggly. You, give me warm, give me soft. That not warm, that not soft. I suppose we ought to go find him.
Rose and Marine!
What's gotten into you, Rosemarine? You're not yourself. What do you
For
mean?
goodness
Oh, to
sake!
hell with it. Let's find that wretched bird. You, give me warm. Give me soft. Pumparum, pickle pea. That not pumparum, that not pickle pea. I need to introduce you to Snuggly Crow. Pumparum, pickle pea. Give me warm, give me soft. And no, I'm not going to do the squawks. I'm not good at squawks. Uh-huh. You're going forth with his invitation, I see. What would that matter to you? I was once in your shoes, haughtiness and all. Oh, but it won't be long now, will it? Until your eyes are forced open, then you'll see that this mimicry of theirs isn't without reason, girl. I know when I'm being mocked, thank you very much. Got an ointment. I've lost a bit more sanity. Better eat some more grape juice. I don't think we should trust that crow. Alright, out with it, Rosemarine. You haven't been yourself since you got here. I'm a little nervous is all. So am I, but it's best we don't get distracted now. Maybe she truly is just nervous, but she's rather cold, isn't she? Ah! What the fuck was that? Ah! It's a bird, and it's scary. Stop! Big scary bird. Okay, that was not right. Whatever I did. Just wanted to get that out. Ah! Bird! Okay, how did I get through there before, but now I'm... Oh, I see. Don't go near the waving trees. Yeah. Scary bird. What? No. Rude. That was not the right item. Really? I don't have any other help items? Oh wait, no I do, don't I? Duh. I have ointment. And bandages. I'm a fool. Don't worry about me. Break your pots. Acorn. Can I talk to you? Yes. Yes. We always keep our promises, lass. There's nothing to fear. I'm yet to see it happen, Crow. Fear not, fear not. Say, you're not the one of the Golden Crow's crooks, aren't you? A crook, she says, a crook. What else might I call you? Birdie, birdie. Oh, for goodness sake. Pickle pea pumperum. Meow.
Oh my god, babe, look, this in the Midland summer.
Oh my
For
god.
goodness sake!
That's an adorable shirt.
Yeah, he's precious.
Oh,
He
I
does look like Peony, especially with the elbow.
thought we wouldn't see the end of it. Come now, Rosemarine. Let's get out of here. I'm not sure it's that easy. Huh? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Yeah, she's spooky. She's been possessed in that evil way that anime girls get possessed. She's either gone crazy or she's about to start murdering people. Amethyst gold ring said to unlock the path to the Crow's barren lands. That ring we found. Would you say it could go in there, Rosemary? He did steal it from us, after all. Rather clever, isn't she? Okay, I'll find the wretched Crow. He will be pleased. He will be pleased.
Hurry it up!
Where's the testament? Come further, lass. Come further.
For goodness sake!
Oh, I've had it with you. Either tell me where to find it or get out of my sight. It's best you don't speak to him like that.
Rosemarine?
Huh? All the answers you seek lie deeper within these woods, lassie. Will you give me the tender flesh, then? Meet me in the wheat field. Show me your resolution. The wheat field? You have my word. You have my word. You have my soft... You have my... warm... Wretched bird's playing with me. A wheat field.
Rosemarine?
It's nothing. We ought to go after him. She's not nervous. She's hiding something. No shit. You clearly have not been watching your anime. Yes, we are going to save our progress, although I'm sure that once I go through there will be another bird. Because there always is. I see you've taken the Marquis's invitation. It's rather rude to arrive in such good company, however. To whom? You know who. You know who. To him. That's who the good company is for, not for his Marquis. I'm yet to understand about this Marquis nonsense is about. Not nonsense, not nonsense. Oh, shush, you feathered rat. It's another one. How I loathe you, naive sheep, following his blissful word into this moonless hellfire of ours. What are you? We all fed his gluttony, one after the other, our sins unearthed, made into a spectacle for all to see. Who is he? Your fate as one of us is sealed, you foolish girl. What in the Lord's name is she whittering on about? So it's true, so it's true. I'll never get used to you feathered rats screeching. She's here, she's here. It's best we move along. She brought the witch, she brought the witch.
You know,
What are they going on about now, Rosamarine? You're in our lair, witch. You have no hand in this grove.
out with it!
You've got the wrong last crows. Now let us through. I suppose it's because of the hat. You're in our lair. The Lord of... There of Lord... Do you know who that is, Rosamarine? You know him too. He's our merciful Marquis. That golden crow's name. It's best we move along now. I'm sorry. What for, Rosamarine? I'm aware I'm a little antsy, but this place makes me nervous, you see. That's alright, I suppose. I'm not too pleased to be here either, but I can't tell her I was hoping she'd be a little more supportive. I'm not even certain what I was expecting by bringing her here. Is everything alright? It's best we stick together, Rosamarine. Yes, so... Perhaps the reincarnated younger version of the witch? Is that what we're going with here? Some sort of connection with the witch. You've met them, you've met them. You're mocking me, aren't you? So are they, these wretched blackbirds. All of them, his despicable vassals. What are you talking about? I'm going to call him Murray. His faithful crow. Don't trust him, regardless of how friendly he appears. As if I'd trust that feathered rat. Hearty soup. Could have saved myself some money. Up ahead, up ahead. What's up ahead, Crow? Lord Murray, Lord Murray. Can't you give it a rest with the squawking? If you give it a rest with your own whining. Oh, I've had it with you and your... Lord Murray is up ahead, right beyond these walls. Why, this place is nothing but walls. You'd best find your way out, then. Called it. Weird that there are horse mosaics everywhere as well. I'm assuming the horses have something to do with this. Ah, what the fuck? Okay, that was fucking scary. And also proved me completely right. Pretty sure that was a horse. Ah! Jesus, sorry. That genuinely scared me again. I don't like it. Ah! What is that? There's another one there. Ah! I knew it was coming then. It still scared me. Christ. Yeah. Step out of the way, step out of the way. What? Step out of the way, step out of the way. Out of these things' way, I suppose. I knew that already. Step out of the way, step out of the way. Eager to meet him, eager to meet him. For goodness sake. These crows truly do enjoy mocking us, don't they? You'll enjoy his company, I'm certain. And why would you say such a thing? Lord Murray does. Lord Murray does. It's no wonder he does crow. How'd you know that, Rosamarine? She's the witch. She's the witch. Oh, for goodness sake. Why is it I have to listen to this nonsense everywhere I go? Come, Rosemarine. I've had enough of this foolery. Is it of the Tom variety? Christ. Ah! Jesus. The trial lies ahead, the trial lies ahead. Aren't we already in it? This is merely the beginning. Huh? Lord Murray is generous, Lord Murray is generous. Not nearly enough, if I'm honest. Lady Azrael is greedy, Lady Azrael is greedy. You best give thanks to Lord Murray, lass. Lady Aziel won't be forgiving after all. You best move along. Jesus. That's probably not the safest way through there. We need acorns too. What are they for? They health items? They are. I think I found the way out. So you know what that means. You gotta go back in and see what we've missed. See, items galore. Pick it up. Matches. Acorns. Ah. Okay, we're done here.
Wait!
Wait, you. Get back here, Murray. He sure likes to be chased around, huh? Come now, let's go before you start to fly away again. Best we don't stay here for much longer. What do you mean, Rosemary? I don't think it's good to get too close to that crow. I suppose not. A crow slate. The fuck is that? What's this stone slab? Heavy stone. Oh, that goes in the cave, doesn't it? Ah! Kinda wasn't expecting them here. Oh. Another crow slate. Interesting. What's this stuff? Oh, okay, never mind. These are like the keys from the other place, aren't they? Definitely not got anything else that took. Oh, wait. Grape juice, thank fuck. Let's find a way to open all of these. It's okay, PP.
Yeah. No.
Could you hear them?
Hmm?
Fireworks.
Oh, I see. I don't hear.
Something's supposed to fit here, but what? Much as I enjoy myself a nice little bit of bonfire night, the fact that we're still going
Yeah, it's been fire was what, 3 days now?
since Saturday, yeah. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, this is day 4. Granted, today is bonfire night, so at least it makes sense for it to be happening today, but the fact that it's been going on for so long now is kind of annoying. Especially for... It's okay, Peanut. Sorry, guys. This is what we've been dealing with, unfortunately, because she's still not very used to them. It's okay, Peanut.
Peanut?
Is that down? That's not... Ooh, oh, shit. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Oh, Peanut. Sorry about that. I realized that all this time I thought I was messing with the gain function on my microphone, and I was in fact... Peanut. It's okay. But I was in fact messing with the volume remote.
Has that been turned off the whole time?
No, it's on. It's just as I was just saying. It was this microphone has the ability to put headphones into it, so you can use it as a source, an output for sound, and I was messing with the volume controls for that output. That'll explain why the gain had not been messed with or altered whilst I was trying to alter it. But now it has. Peanut. Unfortunately, it does not help with that. Sorry. Get one of those treats.
Peanut, come here.
Thank you.
Sit. Sit. Quiet.
This is our technique.
Quiet.
Very good girl.
I'm just letting her listen to me.
Yeah.
Quiet. Quiet. Good girl.
Just to be listening intently. Very good girl. How long has it been, I wonder? Tell me, how long has it been? Since when? Since you were bamboozled by one of us? Why, you... I'm not like the others. I'm not one to share my sorrows. You'll be joining us soon enough, whether you like it or not. Out of my sight, you... Look at your face. Look at your face. For goodness sake, everything in here is infuriating. Okay, that's getting very low.
I know, quiet.
Good girl. Very good girl. Oh, here we go. I'm assuming what I just did was the bird puzzle you were referring to earlier.
When the trees?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's your past where I am now, I think. I think so anyway. There's big like pigeons in the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was ages ago.
I didn't get past that.
Yeah, I'm way past you then. I ought to find Rosemary.
Yeah, you're past it.
Impressive, lass. Impressive, lass.
For goodness sake.
What's gotten into you, Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine?
Huh?
Ever since we got you here, you haven't... Who's Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine?
Wait!
Wait, Rosemarine. Who's Rosemary? Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
losing my wits!
For goodness sake, I can't even hear my own thoughts. Just in time for the tender flesh. Tender flesh, that's the testament. The testament. Oh. My eye. The tender flesh, the tender flesh. Wait, don't come any closer. Or rather package. Rather package. I'm telling you, stay away from me. Could eat a horse, could eat a horse. No, wait. May thy flesh serve him, may thy flesh serve him. What the fuck? Wheat Testament.
What are you gonna play after this?
I'm not sure.
What
Is this the flesh? My own hair, a part of me, my mortal body. Just like Rosemarine told me.
Rose and Marine.
Oh, I must find her. Lord knows what these crows did to her. Black wheat held together by Elise's golden locks of hair. Okay. I actually thought they were going to go for her eye. Oh god, here we go.
Rose and Marine! Elise.
Can you hear it, Elise? The woodland, my grove, it's aching. What are you saying, Rosemarine? You've lost your wits the moment we got here. Even under their influence, it's
Out
still...
with it!
I'm serious, Rosemarine. That's enough. It's aching for what was taken from its bosom, Elise. Now that you're here, it's reacting
Rose
to
and
you.
Marine?
I still don't understand, Rosemarine. What are you... Can you hear it? Hear what? These roots, the earth.
Quiet.
What the fuck? Okay. They'll guide you to your rightful place,
Out with
Elise.
it!
I don't have time for this nonsense, Rosemarine. I've done what I came here to do. We ought to leave. To the womb, Elise, where you were conceived, where you will go to meet your
Rose
fate.
and Marine!
You're not listening. To think he's once more trying to take you away from me, turned my bosom into this parched wasteland, and yet this womb of mine still responds to your presence all the same.
Is this
What in the... I will bring you home, Elise. I will do everything in my power
Rose and
to...
Marine?
Rosemarine, take my hand.
What in the Lord's name?
What in the... I will bring you home, Elise. Come with me, Rosemarine. We have to get out of here. What the fuck? What? Is this a boss battle? Am I in the middle of a boss battle right now? What the fuck? Where'd it go? I think I can hear it. Where is it? What is going on? Okay.
I would say.
I am, yeah, I'm absolutely going to save. Don't worry, I'm not going to just cut it here. I am going to finish this day. I gave myself some extra time for this, so... Oh god!
What the fuck is that?
Ah, fuck.
I think you just have to.
Yeah, I think so too. Everything's spiky in there. Hurts. Oh god. It's very ah! Oh, fuck you. Ah! Christ. Ah. Ointment, please. Just stay there a moment. Stay there, horse. Let me just do this. Thank you. Ah!
I always love the games that let you pause and just heal up.
Ah! It's hard to tell where they're gonna land. Okay. Oh,
Damn.
that's a death.
The deaths in that game are pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Don't like you. No, I don't like him at all. There's no the least about this one. Ah, fuck's sake. This is way harder than it should be. Oh, I see. There's shadows. I never noticed that before. Did I make it? Dear Lord. Is it gone, Rosmarine? I suppose. What was that thing anyhow? They're preparing for your arrival, it seems.
What is this?
That's me? Oh no. I've never seen him this eager, I must say.
What in the Lord's name?
What's going on here? You'll slip away. If I don't hurry, I'll lose you.
Rose and Marine!
What's wrong with you?
Elise! Out with it!
I've had it. We're leaving this place. A statue of me? Trying to lure you in, is he? Huh? Isn't this what you most desire? Glory, luxury, prestige? He's trying to show you that. Let's get out of here, Rosemary. Thank you. Acorns. It's not over, is it? No, of course it's not. Okay, this one has just run for it.
Rose and Marine!
Come quick, you have to get up.
You're not quiet.
I will lose you again, my beloved. If I don't hurry, he'll slip
What in
away.
the Lord's name?
You're not Rosemary. Escape Mary Lwyn's wrath. Yeah, I've definitely gotten further than you because I just got an achievement.
Well, yeah, I've also never seen that box either, so.
Oh, what am I to do? I feel so confused. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. That wasn't Rosemarine either. Oh, what am I getting myself into? I'm so utterly alone. Let me guide you, Elise. Rosemary. Okay. Oh my god, they're riding a flock. Wild and wandering thistle. What? It's a new anime opening, okay. Oh.
They put a lot of effort.
They really have.
Everything's just very well thought. Do you feel like the management of different things in the game is not? I honestly don't, but a lot of people seem to struggle.
It's not really, I wouldn't even call it management. I mean, just, you do have to choose how to spend your time, but as long as you're sensible with your items and your money.
But I guess if you're not used to that kind of thing, then you can find it kind of a bit difficult, I suppose.
Yeah.
I played those sorts of games like sometimes.
Interesting. That's 3 different styles of art for this.
Technically, 3 different styles.
Interesting. Yeah, so that was Rose and Marine's history up until the moment that Elise found her. Interesting. Mittwoch. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go and find a place to save because that is all we're doing for today. Alright, I'm gonna have to go through this scene first. When did I get here? That dream I had about Rosemarine?
Rose and Marine!
I have to find her. My eye. That wretched crow. I'll have to find Rosemarine. Still a unicorn? Still a unicorn. Oh. Okay. Definitely gonna save there. We're gonna find out what happened to Rose and Marine next time. Get back up to that save slot. Alrighty, well, that was a fucking adventure. Yeah, this game's really fucking good. I highly recommend so far. Please, if you're watching this, go and like play it for yourself. If you care about spoilers like I do, go and like see if you can unravel it yourself, and then come back to these streams or videos or whichever version you're watching. Because this should be experienced. This is good. This shit's good. Thank you for putting me on this. But yeah, that was an adventure. So since we're still off for the rest of this week, I'm thinking I want to do another stream on Thursday, probably sometime in the day, since we got the whole day to ourselves. I want to do a few hours showing off a demo. I think I mentioned it last time. Labyrinth of the Demon King. Shit's really cool. I wanna try and go through that, so I'll do that on Thursday, I think. And then still depending. No, we're busy on Saturday, so I won't be doing anything Saturday. So yeah, so hopefully Thursday, and then next Tuesday we'll be back to this. Because I'm not going to be stopping this anytime soon. Until then, though, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And I hope you've enjoyed the wonder that is my beloved Pedge. And I apologise, but also don't for my loud yappy child who's currently being bothered by a dog. But yes, so yeah, that's the plan for now. And yeah, do you have any final words you wish to impart upon the audience?
No, I'm just glad you're enjoying it.
Okay then. So in that case, I will see you on Thursday for something completely different, and then next Tuesday for more of this. Until then, bye bye.